Like all parts, car batteries have a lifespan. So in this video, I'm going to share practical tips and best practices you can use from today to help you maximize the life of your car battery. Let's get you started. We see the best battery lifespan on cars that are driven frequently. This sounds a bit counterintuitive, but a car battery's primary function is to start the engine. As soon as the engine is idling, the alternator supplies the power to the electrical systems like the ECU, lights, dashboard, radio, etc. And at the same time charges the battery for the next start cycle. When the car is not in use, some electrical systems still consume power, discharging the battery. In short, a lead-acid battery consists of lead with a mixture of sulfuric acid and water to produce electrical current. If left unused for long periods of time, as in weeks or months, the sulfur attaches to the lead plates, and sulfate crystals start to develop, reducing the battery's efficiency and lifespan. In essence, a lead-acid car battery or starter battery doesn't like to be discharged fully before it needs a charge again. So by driving more frequently and doing longer trips, the alternator tops up the energy that was used to start the engine, minimizing sulfation and prolonging the battery's life. So what if you don't drive frequently or only do short trips? This brings us to the next point, which is to invest in a charger. But why not just use the car's alternator as a charger? While this works fine for a battery that's in regular use, a fully discharged battery can put tremendous strain on the alternator, generating excessive heat and can cause the alternator to fail. When charging a battery, you're essentially moving molecules around, which means it's an incredibly slow process. Think of it as trying to fill a swimming pool with a fire hose through a straw. The battery can only accept a charge as quick as the chemistry allows, so the rest will not only be wasted, but most likely lead to an undercharged battery. Using an external battery charger, or more specifically, a smart charger for lead-acid batteries, will charge the battery in the correct sequence of stages. These chargers also come in handy when a vehicle isn't used often, to provide a top-up charge as needed. Smart chargers can also be connected without removing the battery from the vehicle, but before you do, make sure to also clean the terminals. Have you ever noticed a powdery substance on or next to the battery terminals? The causes can range from improper charging, leaking battery fluid and hydrogen gas venting from the battery. This corrosion causes resistance, which makes it harder for electrical current to flow, effectively shortening the lifespan of the battery. Fortunately, there's an easy way to clean it, but be careful though, as it can burn through clothing, so definitely use some safety gear. A mixture of baking soda and water neutralizes and removes this buildup quite effectively. In extreme cases, a wire brush can be used to remove compacted corrosion. As for prevention, a dedicated anti-corrosion spray can be used after cleaning, or if you really have to, some petroleum jelly or dielectric grease applied to the terminals. A parasitic draw, in other words, a device that causes an electrical current draw from the battery, can also be the cause of premature failure. Any use of accessories like cell phone chargers, amplifiers or stereo equipment while the engine is not running can drain the battery. These accessories should only be used while the vehicle is running to prevent excessive discharge. Another tip that might surprise you is to lock your car when it's parked. Some cars will light up interior features such as control levers, instrument panels or footwell lights while the car is unlocked, which causes battery drain. The smaller the battery, the less amp hours it will deliver, which is why it's so important to make sure you have the correct battery. Each vehicle is designed with its own unique power requirements, and modern vehicles are overloaded with power-hungry systems. When replacing the battery, it's crucial to install the correct battery type and size recommended for that particular vehicle. That's why you need to go and watch this video to help you choose the best battery for your vehicle. I'll see you there.